Good morning, children. Hope you all are good. In our previous video, we were doing chapter 3 from your English grammar book, that is parts of speech, and we have completed total 8 parts of speech. Today we will do exercises from this chapter. Now let's start our class. So now children, first we will do our homework part which I have given you in my previous video. The question was, which part of speech are the words given in red? Write in the blanks. So you have to find out the part of speech which are in red color and then you have to write in the blanks. So the first question was, there is a big balloon in the sky. So here in is a preposition because it is telling about the place and position. So they all are preposition. Prepositions are the word that connects one thing to another and shows how they are related to each other, and it tells about the position or place, okay, or time. So they all are preposition. Now see the second one. Please speak clearly. So here it is a clearly, it is a adverb because it is modifying the verb, adjective or adverb. So now see the third one. Rohit wears glasses. So here wears. So Rohit is doing something. Here this is an action. So it is a verb. Verbs tells about the action and state. Now see the fourth one. The elephant is large but timid. So here but is a conjunction. Conjunctions are the linking words. Okay. Now see the fifth one. Hurrah, we won the match. So this is a interjection because it is telling about the feeling like surprise, pain, pleasure, they all comes under interjection. So here hurrah is a feeling of happiness. Now see the sixth point. Rahul, please pass the ball. So Rahul is a noun because it is a name of a particular person. Now see the seventh. All the players are very tall. So tall is an adjective. Now see the eighth. He is reading. Now he is a pronoun. And which pronoun is this? This is personal pronoun. Okay. I, you, he, she, they all comes under personal pronoun. Now moving to our next exercise. In this, write the correct form and the word given in the brackets to fill in the blanks in the each sentence. Now see the first one. Follow my dash. What will come here? Advice will come. Second, it is dash for you to work hard. Here advisable will come. Okay. Now see the third. Ooty is a beautiful hill station of South India. Beauty will convert to beautiful. Now see the fourth. You must practice your maths lesson. Fifth, control your laughter, students. Sixth, the teacher asked him to be punctual. Now see the seventh. She is a famous dancer. Eighth, the teacher shouted loudly at him. See the ninth. Slow and steady wins the race. 10th, Shakespeare was a great dramatist. So drama will change to dramatist. Now children, this is another exercise. In this you have to match the following. Now see the pronouns. So what are pronouns? Now find out where it will match. It will go with words that replace noun. F. So here F. Pronouns are the words that replace nouns. Now what is noun? Nouns are the naming words and it will go with G. Now what is verbs? Verbs are the doing words. So it will go with C. Now what is adjective? Adjectives are the words that qualify nouns and pronouns and will go with H. Adverbs. Now what is adverbs? Adverbs are the words which modify verb, adjectives or adverb. So where it is? It will go with D. Now what is preposition? Where it will go? Preposition will go with B. Words that relate nouns or pronouns to other words. Okay. So now what is conjunction? Conjunctions will go with words that conjunctions are the linking words. Okay, it will go with E. Words that link words or sentences. Now what is interjection? Words that express sudden feeling, they all are interjection, and it will go with A. Okay, so now by this match the following, we have revised what are the parts of speech. Now students, this is another exercise. In this you have to circle the adverbs and underline the verbs in the following sentences. So you have to circle the adverb. Adverbs are the words that modify verb, adjectives or adverb, and whatever verbs are the doing words. Okay, so now do see the first one. The soldiers fought bravely. So here fought is a verb and bravely is adverb. So you have to circle it. Now see the second. The dog is barking fiercely. So barking is a verb and fiercely is an adverb. Now see the second. Rahul skated beautifully. So skated is verb and beautifully is an adverb. Now see the fourth. The birds are singing sweetly. So singing is a verb and sweetly is an adverb. Okay, always the modifying words will come first and then the adverb will come. Now see the fifth. It is raining heavily. So here raining is an verb and heavily is an adverb. Now see the sixth. The king ruled wisely. So here rule is an verb and wisely is an adverb. Now see the seventh. The candle burned quickly. So burned is an verb and quickly is an adverb. Now see the eighth. He ran fast. So what action he is doing? Ran. So this is an verb. Fast is an adverb. Now see the ninth one. The sun is shining brightly. So here shining is an verb and brightly is an adverb. Now see the 10th. Gandhiji always spoke the truth. So spoke the is an verb and adverb is an truth. These all exercises are from your book. If you have your book, then do it there. If you don't have your book, then do in your grammar copy. Now students, there is another exercise. In this you have to circle the preposition and underline the conjunction in the following sentences. So prepositions are the words that connect one thing to another and shows how they are related to each other, and some preposition tells us about the position or place or time. So they all are preposition. So the words are like into, in, near or under. So they are all prepositions words. Now what is conjunction? Conjunctions are the linking words. They join words or sentences. So they all are linking words like and, or, because. So they all are linking words. Now see the first one. The cat is under the table. So here under is a preposition. So you have to circle under. Now see the second one. Ram and Shyam are sitting in the park. So here it is telling about the position, the place. So in is a preposition. So you have to circle in. And Ram and Shyam. So and is in conjunction. You have to underline. Okay, now see the third one. Manu and Rajat are at the door. So Manu and is an linking word. Okay, so you have to underline. Are at the door. At, it's telling about the place, so you have to circle it at. Now see the fourth one. Jack is good at sports but poor in his studies. So here Jack is at is a preposition, so you have to circle at. Now but is a conjunction word, so you have to underline. But poor in his studies. In is a preposition, so you have to circle. Now see the last one. Zita is standing before James and after Jenny in the queue. So here Zita is standing before. Before is a preposition, so you have to circle before. James and is a conjunction, underline. And after is a preposition. Jenny in the queue. So here in is a preposition, so you have to circle here in. Now this is your homework for today. Question is, correct the following sentences and rewrite them in the blanks given. So you have to first correct the sentence, then you have to rewrite it again in the blanks given below. So, and the second question is, write T for true and F for false statement. So this is true and false. Do your homework, and if you have any doubts or you are not understanding anything, then you can leave a comment below my video. I will clear your doubt. So now we will meet in our next class. Till then, be safe and stay at your home. Bye.